Number 1, the XC1 Pro will be off and rolling at our special.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video, and it's time to go GNCC racing right now. Let's get to it. Got off to a pretty good jump there, and going into the first corner, just trying to hug the inside, and then got pushed a little wide here, so we lose a couple positions and end up about 5th into the woods here. Not a bad start to the day, but we're going to try to work our way up a little bit. So for those of you guys that don't know, this is the General GNCC in Washington, Georgia, and man, we got some pretty good conditions today. It's going to be deep and super rutted, but overall really good considering the amount of rain this place has had. I heard it got pretty hammered throughout the week with rain, so I'm also riding the Open A class on a Husqvarna TX300i. Yeah, so just getting off the start here, getting into some rough stuff, and I should have just like picked my own lines and everything. There you can see I had a good line there, but I kind of got in the groove of following people. I'm not sure why, but just ended up following too many people. So you may be able to see here, getting behind some people. I wasn't trying to pass, and I should have just went for the passes and charged a little harder, but I'm not sure what the deal was. So, but yeah, looking back on it, should have tried to pick some different lines. Like here, I'm not sure why I was following this guy. Should have went around him before then, but got around him, and now we're going to try to pick some good lines here. Still on the first lap, and I'm going to try to really get the flow going now. There was rumor that this race was actually going to get canceled like on Friday or Saturday because of the coronavirus. So that thing is crazy, and I sure hope this isn't the last race in a while, because you guys need the race videos, right? But either way, we'll be sure to get some riding videos out to you guys, so don't worry about that. If you get quarantined in your house, then just watch some YouTube and I'll put some videos out for you guys, don't worry. Alright, so right now I think I've worked my way up to 4th place here, and we're still on this first lap, and see, starting to get a couple of lines. That wasn't the best line, but you know, at least I'm switching it up here a little bit and picking some different lines here. As you guys can see, with all of the rain and the moisture that was in the ground, the ruts got pretty deep, and later in this video we'll see some of the line choices that we had to make and some of the mud holes. They were pretty crazy. That was a slick rock there. Let me tell you, I don't know why I didn't just go straight over it, but it was pretty slick. And then this here was one of the lines that I thought was, you know, pretty good, going straight through that, and then you could go straight up the hill there. But that is really a huge difference with the GNCCs compared to really any other race, because you don't have the amount of people at just about anywhere else, and then you put that many people with all the quads before, and you just get lines going everywhere. So it's just a huge difference and a whole nother ball game that I need to learn. Yeah, you can see there I picked one of the deep ruts, and Will got around me there, and he went on to have a pretty good day. He was able to work his way up pretty far. But see here, I'm following once again, and just all the lines that are going through there. There wasn't really one great one, but there was definitely some that were better than others, and ones that were like pretty equal. So shouldn't have been following so much, but live and learn, I guess. Another thing you guys may notice is all the roots that were on this trail. I'm not sure if it's just this place, if it's always like this. I haven't remembered from years past that it was like this, but it was definitely really rooty, and had to watch out for some of them. They would definitely jump up and bite you. So. Another thing you guys may notice is my GoPro got covered, and then I went down. So I broke my bark buster off, broke the bolt in it. So not really the bark buster, but just broke the bolt, and then had to yank my bark buster off. So now we got a right side bark buster, and if I'm gonna hit trees, definitely hit them on the right side, because I don't want to be smashing my fingers. Alright, so coming around here, I believe this is lap 2, and going on to lap 3 now. You guys may be able to see here that the track is definitely getting rougher and definitely getting ate up for sure. Alright, and out into the mulch pile we go. This was one of the cooler sections on the trail. Definitely everybody gets to see this section, and kind of the spectator place, I guess you could say, but pretty cool mulch pile there that we ride through, and it got super rough throughout the day. So it was about this time that it started raining on us. It wasn't a hard rain, but it was just kind of a sprinkle and a drizzle, just enough to get on that hard pack and slick stuff, and pretty much just make it about like glass. So you had to watch out for that. Right there, we just went through one of the creeks, and as you guys can see, just like I've been saying this whole time, just all the lines throughout. And going through here, the first lap, this inside was barely even a rut, and then you could see right there is up to my pipe, and I had to lift my legs off the pegs to get through it. So just crazy deep ruts this race. So at this point, we're a little more than halfway through the race, and I'm not sure really what the deal was, but I just could not find my flow. But I'm finally starting to get a little bit of it, and finally starting just to go for lines and get it. Obviously, that one there wasn't the best, but really just starting to put my mind to it and try to get lines. But throughout the race, I just couldn't find a flow. I'd have good sections like you'd see there, and then I'd go into a bad rut, and then I'd just kind of kill my flow for a little while, and then I'd get it back and lose it. So these ruts are just killing me. And then here I'm like, oh, I don't want to go through the middle there. So I go all the way outside, and if I would have thought about it, this outside, it's not really that much slower and it's way smoother, but I just hesitated, and I had plenty of that today. So big hesitations, and I don't know, man, just the flow, couldn't get it, couldn't find it. I'm looking forward to riding some more of these, hopefully, and learning how to ride these tracks, because they're nothing like you can practice on. You just have to go race them to get practice. This section here, though, is always a fun section. I remember it a couple years ago, I think, when I was here. We could just kind of fly down that, and it wasn't as rough, but this year it got pretty whooped out. And then here, decided to skip that big O rut on the outside and just tuck the inside, so a little bit smoother. And right here, I'm actually having a little bit of a flow going, actually. So I'm actually getting my lines and hitting everything pretty good. So that was always good. And then right here, look at that rut. So that was, you know, just another one of those times, just killing my flow once I get it going. But I ended up 10th in the Open A class, and that was, you know, it's an okay day, but definitely looking forward to getting better at these and learning how to ride them. This weekend's race was the Texas National Enduro, but it ended up getting postponed already. So if we're not there, hopefully we can ride something else and find another race. But if not, we'll definitely be riding somewhere. So keep an eye out, and we'll see you guys on Friday for the Saturday video of this GNCC. Peace.